Julia is here with me. She's decided that this is the way it's going to be. Okay. She's comfy. I'm comfy, so it's all right. As long as I'm wearing jeans, she can be up here all she wants. On my lap, not on my desk. Not on my tights, on my jeans, at my desk. Exactly, yes. I haven't talked about this, but there was a really bad airplane crash in Toronto a couple of days ago. I'm sure you've heard about it. I'm sure you've seen the videos of it. It still blows my mind how that happened, and listening to all the experts talking about how it could have happened, why it could have happened. And when you first see it, you go, oh, it was really windy that day, so it probably the plane got blown around by the wind. But when you hear the experts explain it, there's more to it than that. You see the different angles of the different videos, and you go, whoa, what was going on there? And you realize, there's a lot more to it than what is at first obvious. You know, it's not at all obvious what happened and why that plane ended up on its roof. Not at all. It isn't obvious at all. I know you really don't care, and you didn't even notice that there was a plane upside down on the runway. So the longest runway in Canada still closed down. They're still working on removing the plane, making sure that the runway is safe, so on. Thank goodness nobody was killed, and everyone is home. Everyone's out of the hospital that went to hospital, and yeah, quite amazing that. I mean, the pictures, the videos of that. It's like, whoa. And people who were watching, who were, airports always have plane watchers. People who love watching planes take off and land. And then there are always people on the runway at the same time. Other airplanes. And some people will be making videos. They're lucky they were, because there are so many videos of the moment and the moments before it. So it will be figured out, but it's not obvious. Yes. Okay, so my TV has just flipped over to the curling. I bookmarked the curling, so it's changed from the news to... It took me over 2 hours to get home from my hair coloring appointment. 11 o'clock, I got there. After 1, I got home. I don't know why it took so long. I usually get a trim. I didn't get a trim. All I got was the coloring. I said, no, I want my hair to get a little longer. I prefer it longer, so we're gonna let it go until next time. So it'll go back to being the way it was. But, yeah. My neighbor, Dirk, was there getting his hair cut. Everyone here gets their hair cut there, unless they go to Woodstock. But many people from town get their hair cut at the only hairdresser in town. Yeah. Yeah, so the curling's on now. Is it the men's? Or is the women's? Okay, so it's not the Scotties, it's the Briar. Is it the Briar? Is that what they call it? I have watched curling for so long. That guy used to be a curler. He's now a commentator. Yes. Okay, so I had, yeah, yesterday I cracked open a can of tuna. So I've had tuna for lunch for 2 days now. I think I have one more day in that. Yeah, it wasn't finished today. So that's, can of tuna does me for 3 days. That's okay. 3 days of lunch. And then I do a couple of slices of zucchini on each one, just for some green, for some vegetable. That's the women. Is this the Scotties? Okay, so it is the Scotties Championship Curling, right? Is the men's game or the... and I have a COL. I can't find out for you. I have cat on lap. It is a condition. Not an illness or a sickness. It's a condition. Everyone knows COL. When you have COL, you can't move. Okay, well, sorry. Yeah, my hair looks pretty good, even though I put my toque on. She stuck me under a hairdryer. Okay, usually I get my hair dried before I go if it's a cold day, just a little bit so that I don't have wet hair in the cold. But today it's really cold, so she put me, and I've never seen this before, she put me under one of those hood air dryers, those big globes that they put over top of your head. And she turned it on and started blowing. And my face was covered up to the nose, okay? Up to the nose, like up to... Okay, I know, I just want to demonstrate. Up to here. And after a while, I had my eyes closed because it was drying out my eyes. And then I covered my eyes with my hand. And it was getting really, really hot. And I let it keep going for a while. She went away. She went away again. She kept on going away and talking to people. I mean, she didn't have to be there for my hair drying, but anyway, it was too hot. And I realized that if I pushed the visor up, the blower would stop. So when it got too hot, the top of my head was really, really hot. I just stopped it and figured how to stop it entirely, and then got out and went to the washroom again. 3 times. I had coffee before I left the house. Shouldn't have done that. Never do that. 3 times. Anyway. Yes, so my hair was not completely dry, but dry enough to put my big, warmest ever toque on over top and go home. And it looks kind of neat. That's okay. Alrighty, so it looks like it's the women. So it looks like we're finishing off the Scotties. Okay, yes. Yeah. It is the women, the Scotties. Tournament of Hearts. Okay, I'm going to finish this off. And I'm going to find a snack. Yes, find a snack. because it's 2 o'clock and I still don't feel I've had enough. I want more.